Arts festival with a difference. It offers 5 days of music, drama, comedy, and much more on a cruise ship traveling between Cape Town and Namibia. It has existed for the past 3 years and it's called Oppiwater Kunstefees, which is hosted by Lefra Produksies in association with Radio RSG. Now, the man who's responsible for marketing the festival and making sure that patrons and attendees are prepared well in time for the Travelling Arts Festival is Charl Senekal, and he joins me in studio to talk about the festival. Charl, Merry Christmas. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is normally a day you spend with your family, but quickly talk to me about this festival and whose brainchild was it to put a travelling, and it's more than just a music event, it's an arts event.
It's an arts festival, you know, we've got drama, we've got comedy, and it's the brainchild of our managing director, Mr. Frans Swart, and the station manager for RSG, Radio Sonder Grense, here, the SABC, Magdalene Creer. About 4 years ago, they came together and they were looking for new projects to collaborate on for the future, and an arts festival, we are in the arts industry, and an arts festival was sort of a natural thing to come from those discussions. But to make it exciting, we decided to have it on board a cruise ship, the MSC Sinfonia, and as far as we can ascertain, that's the only, or it is the only arts festival on board a cruise ship.
So it means that the curation process and making sure that you find the right artist to complement the experience, because it's not where you're, for lack of a very layman's description, it's not where you're on land, you go to an event, walk away. Here you've got a captive audience for a couple of days.
Exactly. So the program has to be very diverse, but also there has to be something for everybody's taste.
Yeah.
So, you know, putting together the program, there's drama, we've got Villa Second coming back, which we launch on the ship, and there's comedy, Ooms with Toby Cronje, Gerben Kamper. We've got the more series, we've got mime, and then of course the music. So there really is something for everybody.
Over the last 3 years, I mean, you know, when you have a lofty idea like let's do an arts festival, I mean, you've got to be pretty tenacious to make it happen. What has been some of the highlights over the last couple of years?
Well, every year has been a highlight. It's a magical experience. There's a lot of challenges associated with doing an arts festival on board a cruise ship.
I can imagine.
Exactly. You know, space is always a problem. Space is very limited. Getting all those sets on board. And, you know, limited venues as well. So you have to make do with what you have on there. Scheduling is hectic. But as I say, you know, every year has been a major highlight. We've had some of the best artists on there, from Lorika Rauch and Sandra Prinsloo in the past. And, you know, the relationship you build with your audience on a ship, because as you said, it's a captive audience. Unlike other arts festivals, you see the people every day. The feedback is immediate. If they like something, they tell you. If they don't like something, they tell you. So you're in each other's company the whole time, and that's quite interesting.
So you've mentioned some of the drama performances. Lorika Rauch will be there as well. What are some of the other things that you've curated? I mean, are we actually talking about physical art as well?
Well, it's performing art.
It's performing
arts. But something that I'm very excited about, John Jacobs, a mime artist from, South African mime artist who's been staying in France for the past decade or so.
Wow.
He's joining us again, and that's always an experience. You see,
is that because he's been requested? He did so incredibly well last year that you felt you had to bring him back?
Absolutely, and you know we've got a new show with John called My Passion for Christ, My Passie for Jesus, that is doing amazing everywhere. It's a very spiritual experience for him, a very personal experience, telling his story of how he found Christ, but he does it through mime, which is amazing. No words, just actions, but it's brilliant.
In terms from a first time perspective, if you've never been on a festival of this kind, what can you expect?
Well, you can expect a lot of fun, and also, you know, it's like cruising or like having an arts festival in a luxury hotel.
Yeah.
All the amenities are there. You know, there are many bars, music lounges. So it's all very comfortable. You don't have to drive anywhere. The entertainment is in your face. But if you don't want to, if you had enough, you can go to your cabin and relax. It's a wonderful experience.
I can only imagine that a partnership with a platform like RSG, which is one of our sister stations, must be incredibly beneficial. How's it worked, the partnership so far?
It's been wonderful. RSG, you know, the station, they also send some of their presenters with to act as hosts.
So it becomes a very fun experience.
It is a very fun experience. People get to interact with the hosts. So yeah, that makes it wonderful. It's very personal.
So for people that are interested, some details, where can they go, ticket prices if they are?
Well, they can phone MSC Cruises on 087 075 0850 or just visit our website oppiwater.co.za.
Oppiwater. Charl Senekal, he's the marketing manager at Lefra Produksies, and they're responsible for the annual Oppiwater Kunstefees, which will celebrate its 4th year between the 30th of April and the 5th of May. So there's more than enough time and space to book your seats. And of course, you want to find out, it's the MSC cruise ship Sinfonia, which will be traveling between Cape Town and Namibia's Luderitz and Walvis Bay. If it sounds interesting to you, you can log on to their website. Very simple, www.oppiwater.co.za. Go and check it out. Look, beautiful pictures. We're taking a break. Don't go anywhere.